Our final broadcast, a very special Sushiversary, hostage negotiations, and more. This is ANN. Good day, Aspenia. I am Robbie Origami, here to present you with this week's news. Starting with our main story today, we're leaving! The producers of Aspenia National News and the Weekly Wire are leaving on September 3rd, making this the last newscast of the summer. Including this one, there have been 7 ANNs this past summer, meaning 63% of the weeks this summer have had an ANN. We've expanded our cast as well, with 5 new characters. We've got Flary, Sherry, Neri, Jerry, and Paul, and the returning characters are Barry, Gary, and myself. We've gotten more outside involvement as well, with Queen Snow helping with the news stories and being part of the camera crew, along with President Hassan, King Jay, and Valentine, camera manning these scenes. David and Valentine.
Yes.
Where have you guys been?
Aliens.
No, I am a Jerry.
Thank you, Robbie. I am here with President Hassan. Alright. Josie, why do you want to run for president?
Second ever presidential debate will now begin.
Thank you, Robbie. The weather for this week is
We've also covered many different stories over these 11 weeks. So let's look at the highlights. After 9 months, 2 weeks, 0 days, 14 hours, 30 minutes, and 3 seconds. Do you have anything to say to the viewers of Aspenia National News?
Come rafting so you can enjoy the river.
Love you.
And then she notified the appropriate Canadian authorities, who were unaware that their own country was on fire.
I don't know what happened. I just knocked out, and William too. Like we went. I don't know. Maybe he went on the back, and then with the rock on the head, and then we woke up tied up on the chair.
Aspenia National News is 1 year old. Well, a little over. Our actual anniversary was on Friday. We at ANN wanted to do our own investigation on the matter. Take it away, Neri!
Definitely aliens.
Thank you, Neri. Josie has decided to run against our current president, Hassan, who has been in office for 380 days as of the time of recording. Local old geezer, Sand, has also thrown his hat in the ring.
How do you feel about Josie challenging you for the title of president?
I feel fine because I know I'm gonna win.
Who?
Sand. He's running for president as well.
A rat? How dare he?
I must win. Their only option is winning.
Okay. What would you say to Josie and Hassan?
Sleep with 2 eyes open. Criminal records don't affect the ability of someone to be great and to make things great again. You know, it's just a part of the job.
Tree. How do you feel, Tree? Damn. That must really suck. What is your sandwich? Cheese and turkey. What ingredients is on it? Cheese and turkey.
Wi-Fi has finally been installed in the Guide Villa. To solve this, Aspenia will be nuking Millertown, right after we invade Monaco and colonize Venus. It's not just Aspenia National News that's leaving. Most of our citizens are leaving as well over the autumn, returning to their normal, boring, and mundane lives instead of living in the wilderness all year like Darren. Oh, what about you, Robbie? Where will you go? Well, myself and the other ANN characters will be cryogenically frozen until the next ANN, probably on New Year's. Moving on, the 7-year Sushiversary is coming up. You see, on August 31st, 2018, the brave and fearless Princess of Aspenia fought 17 dragons to defend a small village, and as reward from Odin the Allfather for protecting the innocent, he gave her literally the best cat in the entire universe. Sushi was not found in the woods by Duke Geoffrey after her previous owners tried to drown her and her siblings in the river, so she had to survive in the woods alone for an unknown amount of time. If anyone tells you that this is true, they are evil liars and probably conspiring against the Norse gods. We will now be going to our international news segment. What are they doing over there? Take it away, Sherry! Thank you, Robbie. In our first international story for today, a county in Colorado is offering free corn to its residents after a semi-truck full of corn spilled on the highway. Now, As a corn lover, I think I know where I'm moving in the off-season. Oh, well, I would, if I wasn't being cryogenically frozen at the end of the segment. In our next story, a horse in Nevada escaped its stable in the wee hours of the morning and was found in a local swimming pool. Firefighters rescued the horse and brought it back to its stable. Now, if your glue smells a bit like chlorine, you know where it came from. A Georgian dog was rescued on Monday from the rushing waters of the Chattahoochee River, making it the first dog to be a raft guide. In an interview, the dog said that this experience had taught it a lot about living and a little about love. Those are all the international stories for today. But before I go, I've been asked many times why the international news I cover is mostly from the United States. And the reason is that I like to cover odd and stupid news, and the Americans tend to do a lot of odd and stupid things. That's the end of the segment. Back to studio.
Thank you, Sherry. In our next story, after weeks of an alien entrapment device sitting on our land, the government agent still hasn't returned to take it back. The running theory is that instead of trapping aliens, the device is there to spy on us so that Canada can reclaim Aspenia! Or maybe the guy just forgot about it. Who knows? I would now like to go to Gary with the weather. How's this week's forecast, Gary?
Thank you, Robbie. The weather for this week is
Gary, why are you crying?
because this is the last time I get to read the weather.
Gary, you'll get to read the weather again next summer. So please stop crying and do your job.
Of course. The weather for Sunday will be partial clouds with a high of 21 and a low of 11. Monday and Tuesday will be similar, with Tuesday having slightly higher temperatures. Wednesday will be raining with a high of 23 and a low of 11. And Thursday and Friday will be much of the same, but significantly drier because it won't be raining and it will be overcast instead. That's all the weather for this week. Back to you, Robbie!
Thank you, Gary. In our final story for today, we have finally negotiated a deal with the evil British Columbian hippie vegan octopus aliens, and they have agreed to let Prince Ben return in early October. The other citizens that they kidnapped, Liam and Faith, will also be returning, but the evil British Columbian hippie vegan octopus aliens have not guaranteed that they won't kidnap them again. That's all the news we have for you today. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you for our New Year's broadcast on ANN!